Hello, English learners! Welcome back to Real English Talks. I'm Olivia.
And I am Michael. Glad you're here.
Michael, can I tell you something personal?
Go ahead.
A few years ago, I met someone special, and it was going really well. We talked for hours, laughed, connected, and at the end of the night, I wanted to say something meaningful, something that would make him remember me.
What happened?
I looked at him and said, I want to say you something.
Oh, no.
He smiled, but I saw it, that tiny pause, that flicker in his eyes, and I knew I had made a mistake. Not a big one, but enough.
One word.
One word, and the whole moment shifted. Not because he did not understand me. He understood me perfectly. But because that one wrong word quietly told him something I did not want him to know. That English was not mine. Not yet.
That feeling stays with you.
It does. And if you have ever felt that, if you have ever said something perfectly in your head and felt it land wrong out loud, this episode is for you.
Today, we are fixing say, tell, talk, and speak forever.
And I promise you, by the end of this episode, you will never mix them up again. Not because you memorized a rule, but because you finally understood the feeling behind each word.
Hit subscribe. Now, let us fix this.
4 words, 4 feelings. I will take you through the first 2, then Michael takes the next 2.
Deal.
First, say.
The words themselves.
Exactly. Say is about the actual words that come out of your mouth, the message itself, not who hears it. She said hello. She said she was tired. He said he was busy.
We focus on what was said, not who heard it.
Right. And here is the rule I want you to remember forever. Say never takes a person directly after it.
She said me she was tired.
Sounds close, but it is wrong. Say does not work that way. You say something. The words. That is it. If you want to add the person, you need 1 extra word.
2.
Exactly. She said to me that she was tired. That tiny word to is doing all the work. Without it, the sentence breaks.
1 word. Everything changes.
Now, tell. And this one is my favorite because it is almost the mirror image of say.
The opposite.
Almost. Tell is not about the words. Tell is about the person receiving the information. The moment you use tell, someone is always on the other end.
Tell me. Tell him. Tell her. Tell your friend.
The person comes immediately after tell.
Always. No exceptions. She told me the news. He told her everything. I told my manager the truth. Person first, message second. Every single time. So say gives words. Tell gives information to someone.
That is the core difference. And those two never switch. Write that down if you need to.
Now, my 2. Talk and speak.
Over to you.
Talk. This one is about connection. When 2 people are actually exchanging ideas together.
Both sides are involved.
Exactly. It is not one person delivering information. It is a back and forth. We talked for 2 hours. You can talk about a problem, talk about your day, talk to a friend. There is always a sense of 2 people in it together.
It feels warmer somehow. More casual.
That is exactly right. Now speak. And speak lives in a different world from talk.
More formal?
Usually, yes. Speak is for languages and for more official or serious situations. I speak English. She speaks Spanish. Can I speak to the manager? She spoke to the whole board.
So, I talk English is wrong.
Always wrong. Languages go with speak. Every time. No exceptions.
I speak English.
Exactly. Now let me give you something to hold all four together.
The 4 doors?
Yes. Imagine 4 doors. Say opens the door to the words themselves. Tell opens the door to a person. Talk opens the door to a real conversation. Speak opens the door to language or something formal. Now the 4 words stop fighting each other.
Exactly. You are not choosing between 4 rules anymore. You are choosing which door fits the moment. Let me test you, Michael.
Go ahead.
I blank hello.
Said.
I blank my friend the news.
Told.
We blank about the problem.
Talked.
I blank French.
Speak.
Good. Now, listeners, your turn. Lightning round. Answer before Michael does.
Ready.
She blank me she was coming.
Told.
Can you blank more slowly, please?
Speak.
He blank hello and walked away.
Said.
We need to blank about this.
Talk.
Do you blank Arabic?
Speak.
She blinked to me that she was worried.
Said.
Can you blank her I called?
Tell.
They blank for hours at the cafe.
Talked.
Never. So we found a quiet room and he told me there was a problem with the project. He spoke for about 10 minutes. I just listened.
What did you say?
At first, I did not say anything. Then I told him I understood and that we would fix it together. He said that made him feel much better.
Did you tell your manager?
Yes, I went to her office and told her everything. She said she was glad I came directly. We talked about a plan for the next 2 weeks. Then she spoke to the whole team at the end of the day.
How did the team react?
Everyone stayed calm. One person said they had noticed the issue too. We all talked about possible solutions. By the end, the manager said we had handled it really well.
13 expressions. All natural, all correct, all inside one real story. That is what fluency actually feels like. You stop choosing the word. The right one just arrives. Now a full conversation. 2 friends catching up. Listen for all 4 words appearing completely naturally. Olivia, did I tell you what happened with my brother? No, tell me.
So he called me yesterday and said he wanted to talk.
Oh, what about?
He told me he is thinking about moving to another city for work. He spoke about it for almost an hour. The opportunity, the salary, the team, everything.
What did you say?
I said I would support him no matter what, but I also told him to think carefully about the timing.
Did he say what he would do?
Not yet. He said he needs another week to decide. We talked about it for a long time. I think he will go.
Has he told your parents yet?
No. He asked me not to say anything to them yet. He wants to tell them himself when he is ready.
That makes sense. Did he speak to anyone else about it?
Just me so far. And his girlfriend. They talked last night.
Let me pull that apart for you, because every single line has something worth noticing. Did I tell you? Tell plus person? The message going directly to Michael. He said he wanted to talk. Said plus words. No person directly after said. He told me he is thinking.
Tell plus person plus message. He spoke about it for almost an hour. Speak for longer, more serious communication. I said I would support him. Said plus words. No person directly after. I told him to think carefully. Tell plus person plus action. He said he needs another week.
Said plus words. We talked about it for a long time. Talk for 2 people going back and forth. Has he told your parents? Tell plus person. Not to say anything. Say used for the words themselves. He wants to tell them himself.
Tell plus person plus message. They talked last night.
Talk for a real back-and-forth conversation. 11 expressions. All correct, all natural, nothing forced.
Remember what I told you at the start? That moment on the date? That tiny pause in his eyes? That is what one wrong word can do. But here's the thing. You just spent this entire episode fixing that. Permanently.
You went from 4 confusing words to 1 clear map.
And the next time you are in a moment that matters, a date, a job interview, a conversation with someone important, the right word will just come. Naturally. Without thinking.
That is what fluency actually feels like.
Here is your map. Keep it.
Say is about the words themselves. No person directly after say. If you need the person, use said to. She said she was late. She said to me she was late.
Tell is about giving a message to a person. The person comes straight after tell. No exceptions. She told me. He told her. Tell the truth. Tell a story.
Talk is a two-way conversation, casual and warm. Talk to someone. Talk about something. Talk for hours. Can we talk? Speak is more formal and always for languages. I speak Spanish. She spoke to the board. Can you speak more slowly, please?
And the one rule to carry with you always. Say never takes a person directly. Tell always does. Those two never switch. Your challenge today. Write 4 sentences in the comments. 1 with say, 1 with tell, 1 with talk, 1 with speak. All from your real life this week.
Use this. I said blank. I told blank. I talked to blank about blank. I speak blank.
4 sentences. Real life. We read every single one. The best ones get featured at the start of next week's episode.
If today helped you, share this with one person who is learning English right now. And subscribe to Real English Talks.
New episodes every week. Real English, real conversations, real progress.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.